Hi there, this is Sunny Panda back with some more startup company, or should I say currently a grinding company, because we're just grinding to get our product up to the level of our other, like our feature up to the product feature, whatever. You get me, a grind to upgrade our feature to match the other features so that our users are happy. Anyway, I checked up the logs, and yes, there were quite many changes since the initial beta hotfixes, but nothing really mentions the sales executive except fixing a bug where people couldn't refuse or accept or something. I think this may be an unintentional side effect where the executive is accepting deals on their own. It may be fixed down the line, but we'll see, whatever it is. Am I right? Currently we're churning out a lot of components because we need to keep upgrading our video editor, which we have done to 3 levels already. The efficiency not that good, it's at 1%, so we have to concentrate on the efficiency some of the other time, but first gotta get this up on that level, and we're doing fine on our server, right? We added a new server rack, entire new server rack. We can add another one instantly and gain back the money which we have spent adding that. So I feel it's fine. And if I go into my venture capital, look at all these investment offers, such big investment offers. I could just accept one for a huge chunk of money, but I'm not doing that, okay? I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to sell away more of my company and buy it back later for a higher price. You get me? I don't see a point in doing that, especially when I'm earning quite a good profit. Currently I'm earning close to, it keeps jumping depending on the revenue I earn from my ads, but I am earning at least more than 20-30 grand a day. And if you go into per month profit, it says 44k, but that's jumping around too. But you see, we are on the rise, and if you didn't catch up last episode, we spent a huge chunk of money but gained it back in no time. So I think we're okay in terms of money. All we need to concentrate on is getting our video editor up to level, 55. Once we get it to level 55, or at least once we get it to happiness of a green smile, if not completely 55, I'll concentrate on getting its efficiency at least halfway there, right? Like, we can't look, our comment functionality is on level 55, but the max efficiency we could afford was 30%. So I think we can do the same with the video editor. We can afford a efficiency of up to 30%. For this landing page, we went up to 43%, and I think we can, there we go, 50% efficiency. Perfect. I think more than this, waste of our resources. If you're honest about it, that those resources could better go elsewhere, but I think it helps. Okay, it helps a bit. I had some spare, so I could afford it. I don't have any spare here, so affording it is stupid because I need to work on leveling up my video editor, at least until when they're happy. So look, if I upgraded 2 more levels, it is medium now. They're not happy, but it is not making everyone sad, and our overall satisfaction is 75%, which is fantastic. We're not running any marketing campaign now because we are hitting the visitor limit quite often. Potential users, look, we're just 30k or something away, and we have natural growth, which is kind of making it more difficult to run marketing if we don't have a lot of gap between our potential and registered users. But we can turn this on again now, and once we get the limit warning again, we'll turn it off because we're able to upgrade our video editor quite often, and our server is taking a huge hit. Valuations have been updated. Perfect. We have like a 10k gap between potential users and registered users. We just need to keep upgrading our freaking video editor. Am I right? There's no other way around it. Just keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. God, the grind's real. Grinds real. Okay, we can let it go for some time. The minute we get a warning that we have reached potential users, I'm going to turn off our marketing. I'm going to turn off the marketing because then it's going to be money wasted when we can't accept new users. Yeah, I'm going to pause it now because the potential growth will be huge and we'll reach this number without doing anything ourselves. Let's check how we're doing on the valuations. Company profile. We got a new message. 6% of Panda Tube. Okay, competitors. We have climbed up to 8. Whoa, Ultra Video is really taking a big fall. We could actually buy them if we accept investment in our company, but I don't want to do that. Not now, you know, not now. Let's wait. We're missing some requirements for upgrading our video editor. Well, we're back to the grind. I'm not going to bore you by just sitting here waiting for modules to be built up. By the magic of editing, we'll be back when we can maybe upgrade this to 5 levels. Say what? Okay, turns out that my backend module is being used for some other stuff too. And if I keep waiting, it just keeps dwindling down, even though I have told them to maintain a minimum balance of 15 backend modules. But let's just upgrade one by one by going here. So we upgraded 3 levels again because backend module is the sort of bottleneck. But we're making quite some progress. 58%. I think once we hit 65 or 70, there's going to be this smiley face, and I can then truly be satisfied that the video editor is adding to my overall satisfaction. It had dropped down a lot because the video editor was like, you know, not performing that well, but here we are. I could also add another feature, which was the comment functionality. No, the video functionality enables video playback to all your users. We had it before, but we removed it in between. It's not a popular feature as is the video editor, but it's still a feature, you know, and we need it. So I'm going to add it back. It's currently on 0, but I think I can. Ooh, I can't go for a 10 upgrade because storage and front end is. But I can upgrade it to 5 and then some more. So 6. So we'll work on leveling this up to 2 features. We've got the video. What is it? Video editor feature. Almost there where we wanted to. Video functionality isn't going to cost us a lot because front-end module and storage module, we have tons of those already, and they're going to keep building that, and that'll be a lot easier to upgrade compared to how we have been struggling with our video editor. However, I think natural growth, organic growth requires a little nerf. That's my opinion. Because look, I don't even need to run marketing. I'm reaching my potential users count really easily. When organic growth wasn't enabled, I had to run marketing to gain new users. But now, the rate at which new users grow in organically is quite massive. And I think once you reach a certain stage, you don't need to invest on marketing a lot anymore. Or maybe there's just something different for me. Why are they offering me less? Did my valuations go down? I don't think it went down, did it? No. Valuation is at 21.21 million. It could have only gone up, couldn't it? The stocks wouldn't have fallen. Panda Tube. I can't see my own stocks. But we're just rising, aren't we? Total users, total valuation. Ultra Video, on the other hand, is crashing hard. We can buy them out. Acquisition. You can transfer its users to your products of the same type. We need to do this, don't we? We really need to get to doing this, but before that, we'll need massive investments in servers. Because our server capacity is almost... It's still in green, but we're hitting that 60, 70... percent usage, and the response time is in green. Like, no, it's going into unstable. It says it is green here. I wish the color would update here too, but it's going into the unstable category. We have total CU, peak CU is at 102. Look, we currently have a lot of free computing units, but we do hit our peak. Look, we do hit our peak, and that's probably playing a huge role. And not having upgraded the efficiency at all here is probably playing a huge role too. But I can't do anything. I just need to... Oh my god, the comment functionality. We're lacking a lot of backend modules. Negotiate for ad space with me. Let's send a 540 offer. They accepted. Perfect. That's the way I like it. Valuations have been updated again. Alright, it's time to probably add a new rack. We need to duplicate this rack, duplicate device, and add another one. And hopefully the temperatures stayed good. Yeah, the temperatures are staying good. Temperatures are staying good. Within these racks, whoops, if I can select these racks, we have 3 more rack space. Like, this takes up 2 rack spaces. Oh, the temperature isn't so good. Temperature isn't so good. Okay, you know what? It's time for another high-tech air conditioner. There we go. Perfect. I think that should bring the temperatures down. It isn't? Okay, yeah. Now everything is green. Yeah, perfect. If that didn't bring it down, I'd be surprised. But we have so many. We have 3 of these high-tech air conditioners running. Wow. And a lot of fans too. I can only imagine how cold is inside. 14. But our servers are running at... What is the temperature? They're running at 68 Celsius. Whoa. We could add more coolers in here because we have free space, don't we? So let's say we add... How do I... Wait, go back. Add device. Add a small rack cooler. I need these. The big bad boys eventually. Add a cooler again. So this should help a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, and then add another cooler to this rack. Add a device, add a small cooler, and add another cooler here. Add device, add a cooler. And here on our first rack technically, if I can select it, add another cooler. Small rack cooler, done. And we could have a web server, a cache, and a database running on different racks. So let's do that because we have space. Let's add a 2U web server. We need to configure it. And what is the clock rate? 189. So we'll push it up to 189%. Perfect. Okay, so web server is running here. We need, if I can select my other rack. Oh god, sometimes the selections is so wonky. Add a device. We added a web server, so we need a cache server here. Let's configure it and let's set it to, I think it's at 170, 180. I think it can go up to 186. There we go. Okay, back and back. And the third rack rather, gets a device for the database server, and it's going to be configured and it's going to run at 186. Perfect. And I think all of them are running cool. Our temperature has dropped 1 Celsius, in fact. I think thanks to the extra coolers added. Yeah, look. The operating temps have dropped. So I could go to overclock it even more, but I think what we have done now is more than enough. Okay. Negotiating an ad space with net ticks. They left negotiation at... that was not me. I would have definitely accepted 530. Let's say 540. Send an offer. 170. What? I'm not accepting for that low. Net ticks. You have a lot of money to spend. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Come on, net ticks. Okay, let's upgrade our video editor. Only 2 levels. Snap. What about our video functionality? That's 13 levels. It'll give us 24% happiness. But should I enable it? I think I can. If I enable it, it's come down to 69%, but we'll get it up. I want that nice buffer for potential users, which this is giving me. So now we're going for 2 features that we are upgrading simultaneously, and I could go for video ads as well now. If I go into add features, video ads, I don't have enough research points. Oh snap. I need 2,712. How many do I have? 2,449. Well, you know what, researcher? It's probably trying to start training you and upgrade you like crazy so that you generate more research points per hour. But that's what we're going to go for next episode to increase our revenue. We're going to start displaying video ads, even though it's going to take a little hit in our overall user happiness. We'll try to make up by offering them awesome features that will make them happy. Thank you for tuning in. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, goodbye.